It's been 4 months since that last video was recorded and edited. It has been a couple weeks since I uploaded it. And it has been about 4 months of me playing Minecraft, putting in a little bit of time, recording a clip here and there, explaining the process, and having wildly different audio experiences every time. Sometimes I'm right inside the microphone and it sounds awful. Other times I'm weirdly far away and there's a horrible echo. I've learned a lesson today. So I've got a bunch to update you on because there's 4 months of events. Oh my goodness. The sorting system's pretty close to built. We're working on a few tweaks. I'm going to change out, geez, we're all over the place. These pipes to carry shulker boxes into a central stream to deal with shulker boxes in the system need this block and this block to change places. So I'm going to invert these and put the walls on the inside, the blocks on the outside, and it'll look something like that, and allow the shulker boxes to fall from this floor's water stream that doesn't exist, whoosh, down into here, where it will continue along through here. Very cool, very exciting. That's what we're working on now. But what have we done? If you look around, you see a bunch of blocks are there. They weren't there before, and that's pretty much everything that's been done. We left off in the previous video. I think we put all the hoppers and chests in. Maybe the redstone? Maybe the redstone? I don't know if I put the redstone in. I could check, but we're already into this clip. And that was 4 months ago. Anyway, the redstone's in. The water streams aren't, and the sorting stuff is not. That's going to be the last thing, really. We've done changes to the walkway system, so it has much better lines of sight. I really like these spots here where it opens up. Feels like there's real opportunity. We put in all of these inner things. Obviously, not some of them aren't totally complete. There's the odd thing missing every once in a while. We don't have floors, but we do have about 50,000 blocks placed that weren't there before, which is a real achievement. Over 4 months, not so much, but if you pretend that that's not how long it was, it's a real achievement. Do I have anything else? I think that's pretty well all the updates, really. These pillars are all mostly done. I didn't do... oh. I didn't do the insides where these are. Like if we go inside of a room, the inside or the back bits of the pillars aren't done because you're never going to see them. They're going to be completely enclosed and they're annoying to build. Oh, I have to show you. Emma started a thing. Oh my gosh. Can I fly? What was that? Oh, I actually don't want to go up here. Well, I'll fly out this little hole, I guess. Emma's making a bridge. She's got this house on the hill over here. Hang on, to get you this little visual experience. You go up the stairs, which a little work needs to be done still. And then... wait, did Emma secretly play a little bit since the last time I was at this bridge? That's so cute of her. Oh my god. Yeah, there's a bridge. It's still, you know, missing a lot, but it's on the way. And I think that truly is all the updates to show. I don't think I've even made any progress on my gold road. We're still missing 44 blocks, I think, from the end of that for the raw gold. Oh, and I've got this bridge. I don't know if I've showed this bridge. I got this bridge that takes you down to here now, and that's really cool. It is definitely time for an update. Wow. It's, I forgot how noisy the water was gonna be. Whatever. It is what it is. I put the water in everywhere except for the outside bits. Like when it's going from module to module, the water is everywhere else. So the water is in the water streams for the shulker box thing. This is crazy. This was a real thing to make it all go into this central location. Nope. This central location. Is that right? Yes. Good. Into this central location. Both sides, end to end, all feed in to here. Obviously, there's no water here. There's no shulker boxes. But what they will be doing is going into a shulker box storage thing that allows us to feed shulkers into this shulker module. Yippee. So we're really, really close to functioning. I just need 30 more levels to name filter blocks. And then finish that little bit of water, put the filters in, and then the real daunting problem. Oh man. So I don't even know how to explain it. It's just such a nightmare. I'm going to actually continue to use this as my entry point for the sorting system. And this is going to automatically remove most of the items that are ever going to be going into this. They're never going to move past this point. You know, the stone, the cobbled deep slate, the dirt, it's all going to get trapped in here. And then the shulker boxes are going to go into their respective places in the rest of the system. But this is still going to be the starting point, and I'm going to get rid of this overflow. This overflow is how it's going to continue. Instead of going up here, it's going to go down and continue towards the system, which is all great, really good stuff. But I need to make it so that it'll take shulker boxes and unload shulker boxes. And to do that reliably, I actually don't know how to do that all in one chest. At my other base, we have 2 chests, one for shulkers and one for not shulkers. I would like it to be one chest for anything, and then the system just deals with it from there. That's a little trickier. I've never done anything like that before. I know it's possible. You know, you put down like one of those like new bookshelves for get to sort out. Oh, the zombie from the iron farm. I was like, well, how am I hearing a zombie? You put down like one of those bookshelves to get books out, a potion stand, brewing thing for potions. There are all kinds of ways to get items sorted. I've just never done it all at once. The closest I've ever done is this shulker box unloader that can do 2 at once. And all it does is unload shulker boxes. If you put a not shulker box in, the dispenser will drop it, which is nice. And actually, like, here, I'll show you. We put like that in. It put that out. That's getting sorted. Fantastic. Really cool. But if it was a dispensable thing like this, that's not getting sorted. So you have to get stuff like that out first before it gets to the shulker box unloader. The cool thing is, if it's not dispensable, you don't have to worry about it. Like, you can just pretend this is a book. That book is booked. It's going forward. We do have to get potions, arrows, anything that is dispensable out before that stage. Anything that isn't dispensable, that, you know, it can be a full item. Who cares? What? This was like a 10-minute side thing. I'm gonna cut out all of it. It's so uninteresting. It is my tremendous joy to announce that if I were to put this rocket into this sorting system, it doesn't actually work like that. It will eventually make its way through this rapid item sorting system to filter out large quantities of stone, dirt, etc. It'll go through this chest array, through this unstackable item sorter, through the shulker box sorters, through the shulker box unloaders, if applicable, up this water stream, back into another chest array, just a little one, through these droppers, and then you're through those droppers, hold on, and then it'll go down this tube into the sorting system. I'm actually going to intercept that, but it will, if it hasn't already. I don't think it could have possibly gone through everything that quick. Maybe it did. If it did, it'll just be like... Oh, it didn't. Uh-oh. Where's my rocket? Okay, well, it definitely should be there by now. Where's my rocket? Uh-oh. I just heard a click. It clicked. It clicked. Shoot. Oh. Oh, it takes a minute to get through it. It definitely isn't fast. Yeah, there it is. Jeez Louise. Uh, it is really important that just before it goes down these tubes, it does a fresh drop through a dropper, because it takes a while to snake all the way through this, and you don't want your items to despawn, eh? So now all I have to do to make this work, there's 2 projects going on. To make it work, and this is urgent, I need to go in and, decide where things go. I have to put everything in. This is one item, this is a second item, this is a third item. I have to plot out both layers, every module. Once that's in, this sorting system is working, and I could not be more excited for that reality. The other project is this. I'm going to have a... This is crazy. I think I'm a genius, though. So I'm going to have... Let's just break this. This hopper line is for empty shulker boxes to help it load empty shulker boxes into... So I've got this one module that has the shulker box loaders, right? Like I do in my other base. And obviously that's super cool, and you have to feed it, empty shulker boxes. Well, I figured I'm going to connect it so that those empty shulker boxes are fed from the same empty shulker box hub. I'll explain this redstone in a second. That goes and feeds the mass storage array here. It doesn't connect just yet, but this, instead of pointing down, is going to feed into this line. But this is obviously super expensive. Every single one of these hoppers is full of shulkers. That's every single block you want to travel here would be 5 shulkers. And that's, okay, you've got lots of shulkers in your system. Desirable and good. Not necessary. Not necessary. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 4 items through these, and it's got to be a different, like, alternating, so I can do torches there. I can't do torches there because when I undo this, they could go through. So I could do like torches there in one, and then rockets in another, and then torches here. And then in the first slot, only shulker boxes. And as long as there's always shulker boxes to feed through, we're great. And we'll only ever do shulker boxes. Where did I put those? Which hopper was I with that? Oh, jeez Louise. Oh, okay. So that's the side project for the shulker unloader, but the sorting part is ready. It's done. It's built. We're unloading. We're processing. Oh man, we're almost on to part 2 of the sorting system, which is the cool extra features of the sorting system. All right, I've spent the morning mapping out the sorting system. What am I clicking on? Undo whatever I'm doing there. It's all mapped out with the 4 overflow chests here, everything in the orange section. So everything over here is all the bottom section of the sorting system. And then this is the top section of the sorting system. This includes our 4 overflow chests for anything that isn't sorted. There were minimal sacrifices. This really got to a point where I was trying to fill spaces more than I was choose what gets to go in. It's a lot of items. It's going to take a little bit to get everything collected so it's operational. Of course, the system doesn't work until everything's the filter item, the filter stone brick, the filter stone brick stair, the filter stone brick slab, until all of those are in every slot. Once they're all in, the overflow chests will kick in for anything that doesn't make its way through the sorting system properly. I'm really looking forward to it. All of the hardest parts are done. It's now just gather these items and jam them in there. I don't even know how to... We're almost done. It's been like 30 hours of packing these chests. Each one of these represents 1 module's single floor, so 9 times 2. It's pretty well done. I've collected the items required to set up the filters. For 2 items missing. I know what those are. Hold on, I'm checking. Are there any others that I've forgotten? Just those 2. The item here is rabbit's foot, and then this is dragon's breath. Excuse me, there's a bit of a brain fart there. So dragon's breath's actually pretty easy. Just have to respawn a dragon, scoop up a bunch of breath from the fight. Easy peasy. That's not too bad. Rabbit's foot requires rabbit farm. I went out and I collected some rabbit, and that's a part of it. But now I need to make a spot for them. And I was kind of like, well, maybe I'll bring them up into the mountain. But then I was like, maybe they belong down or even up here. What sucks is I brought 2 of them. Oh, I feel like I could use this as my rabbit hole, you know? Shoot. And there we are. Our sorting system is ready to assemble. I still have to go chest by chest. So this is that top module, and then this is this bottom module. Think of it like that. There's 32 items each, so I would need all 27 plus 5 slots to do 1 module per trip, which is totally okay. You know, I don't need to bring pickaxes and stuff. I can grab a shulker from here. Oh, not that one. It's full of stuff. We'll be like, there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Not also the rabbit foot. That's gonna have to go get sorted later. There you go. So I can grab. This is the process. The whole chest. I probably should have grabbed it in order. That's life. You'll notice there's duplicate chain and lantern. That is because there's going to be copper chain and copper lantern. I don't think I have my spreadsheet open. I don't. So anyway, I would go here. The first item was quartz block. So I would grab block of quartz and I put half into this and then half into that. And that is quartz block now. So next I do quartz stairs. We do quartz slabs. And then we do, I think I do quartz pillar next. It doesn't really matter if it's that or brick is what the list says, but whatever. Or what the inventory says, but whatever. Brick. And then after brick, we'll do chiseled. And then we'll do smooth quartz. Smooth quartz stair. And smooth quartz slab. And then so on and so forth. And then we'll do that side as well. And that's 1 module done. And I have to do that 18 times. But once I've done it 18 times, it's done. It works. You put items in, they get sorted. This is our first test run. I think I'm going to test it by putting in something. Oh, I don't want to put my... I'm going to put this in. We're going to see if it goes into the overflow chest. And as long as it does eventually get there, we'll know it's a success. Oh yeah. I can't believe I did that. Wait a minute, what? Oh my god, I did this backwards. No. That's what you do tests for. I think I did both of these backwards. So you're gonna go into the wrong chest if I put you into here. No, that's right. Okay, so you're the right chest, and then you're the wrong chest. Okay, so one of these shulker unloaders is wrong. That's good knowledge. And then the next piece we're testing is, does it make it all the way? I don't want to wait for it to despawn, so I'm actually just going to go through the system and see what we can see. Alright, well, it's been way too long, and it's still not here. So it's definitely despawned. Oh, no. Oh, geez Louise. I'm not sure what I'm going to do to fix that, or how I'm going to troubleshoot. I guess jam it full of glass panes so I can have a steady stream and see what happens. I don't know whatever happened to that shirt, but all of the glass came through, so the only thing that's ever gone missing is that one single diamond trimmed shirt. Everything else came through, so it works now. I have to fix. I still didn't fix the shulker box unloader guy. As soon as that's fixed, this is ready to roll. All right, theoretically, we're ready and we're rolling. I haven't tested it. This is me testing it. So the shulker boxes are going to slowly go down through the barely visible cobweb here. And then it's going to, each of them are going to dispense. I think we're going to get 2 in one side. I think you have to get 3 before it goes onto both sides of this. But we're going to get 1 on each side, maybe. And then they're going to dispense the items. And then the shulkers, the empty shulkers, are going to go along this water line to shulker storage. Any day now, a shulker box is going to show up here. It's getting really close. Any second now. See? Now the stone's coming out. I think they're both on one. Oh no, they both are. Yeah, they both went to one side. See, I knew that. That's all right. If there's only 2 shulker boxes, they both go to one side. If there's more than 2, they go split. So the 32 stone got unloaded. The shulker boxes went the shulker box way, and the stone goes into the system. I flipped down a trapdoor, and I just want to check here. Yes. Perfect. 2 shulker boxes. And then the other confirmation that it worked is if we go up here and we find, I'm going to get all the other stone out of my inventory here because I don't want, we want to have 32 stone sitting for us. Right. Oh, it works. It's ready. All right. Oh my God, this feels crazy. So I just jam it full of items. This doesn't feel real. This feels risky, dangerous, and ill-advised. Oh, I've been working towards this for so long. Look how much better it looks over here, just without all those shulker boxes. Those are staying for a minute. They were just shulker shells. I don't really know where I'm going to put those just yet. Holy smokes. This is going to be running for a long time. There's so much for it to process. You know, many shulker boxes worth of items, of course. I don't know when I'm going to fully tear down this room and everything in it. I think I'm taking this whole wall now. I'm so... so exciting. Look at it! Whoop. I just grabbed a shulker box. That's alright, we've got items here I've got to grab too. This is so incredible. This is a project, I've been working on this project for years. The sorting system, the base. If you combine it all, it's been years. It's been years.